So I made a video several months ago talking about how Airbnb has just lost their mind and so many of the sellers will price their units so highly and you get really nothing in return for the price that you pay. Well, this is exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G until Z.
2026. And for the life of me, I still do not understand why people still use Airbnbs. Why do people still book Airbnbs for their trips and vacations? And why? I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. It's not like Airbnb is cheaper than hotels. I get it if you guys have like a large group of people going on vacation, like, but you and like two people, like you and your spouse, you and your friend, like, why are you staying in Airbnb in 2026? I can't. So I'm just going to show you some of the worst Airbnbs that people stayed in.
This is crazy. Have a look at this place we're staying in. Check this out. So this is an Airbnb we're staying in. Look at this. Which disgusting bedroom would you stay in? I'm not sure what's happened there. The master suite, like someone just dragged their ass out of there. After they had a shower, mind you. You don't even want to look. Towels just everywhere. Every bedroom. Literally every bedroom. It's like someone just left. I swear, it's like they knew we were coming and they're like, kids, we've got to get out of here. Someone's staying here tonight. Why do you see the couch? Where are my manners? I haven't even shown you the stairs yet. That actually smells worse than it looks. These people gave us a massive list of rules what we could and couldn't do. This is the grossest place ever. It literally gets better. Look at this. The power's gonna get cut off any second.
You tell me, is that a blood stain? If you're planning on staying in Philly and see this booking on Airbnb, run. I'm convinced I booked the world's worst Airbnb. I was so flabbergasted, I didn't even take proper videos. When I pulled up to the front of the home, it was filled with trash and smelled so bad. I walked in and everything seemed cool, except a bad smell I thought was coming from the outside garbage, but no. The inside garbage was filled with spoiled food and dirty diapers. There was supposed to be a game room, but it was non-existent. I don't know what happened down here. Hold on, it gets worse. I stripped the beds to wash the sheets, and not only did I find one stained dirty mattress, but there was another mattress that was flipped. We flipped it back on the right side, and it had what looks like blood stains on it. I don't know. You tell me. Is that a blood stain?
I made a video several months ago talking about how Airbnb has just lost their mind and so many of the sellers will price their units so highly and you get really nothing in return for the price that you pay. Well, this is exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G until Z because we walked into a unit last night. We're paying $500 US a night for this unit, and this is probably the most horrific Airbnb that I've ever been to. It's in Aspen, Colorado, actually 30 minutes outside of Aspen. Snowmass. And I just have to show you guys what this is like. So we walk in. And first of all, there's just a man right here. We don't know who he is. He doesn't say a word. He's apparently fixing this, but doesn't say a word. He's just there. Okay, weird. Then we had to go and leave to go get food. And he was like, well, I'm not finished here, so I'm going to stay here. Who are you? We have to leave all of our stuff now here with you. The Airbnb host didn't tell us that there was going to be someone here. So now we have to leave all of our belongings with a stranger who could have easily just grabbed anything. Cool. Walk in, it's freezing in here. There's no furniture except this. No furniture.
No, there's a chair.
There's a chair. The outlets are literally falling apart. Okay. Sure. And then we're like, oh, at least there's a fireplace because it's freezing in here. Let's warm it up. Fireplace doesn't work. Okay. Then we try to warm up the thermostat here. Put it on to max. This is the max amount of furniture that they have, by the way. And nothing of it matches. So I know they got everything for $2 at Dollar General. Anyway, turn the heat on, go over here, no heat coming out. Oh my God, amazing. Okay. Then we go into the bedroom. It's a little bit of a mess. This is the bedroom. This is a double bed. in this bedroom. No night tables, no headboard. I didn't realize that I was shacking it up with like a bachelor in like first year college. There's no curtains. These are like the thinnest blinds ever. So at night, it's so bright I could read a book in here. The walls are so thin I could hear a feud that was happening outside, except it felt like we were on the Maury show and it was happening inside our bedroom. The pillows don't even match. The pillows are from Dollar General for sure. They're stained and disgusting. And I'm just like, and even now, we went to sleep last night. It was so bright in here, so loud, so cold. We messaged the host. We end up calling him this morning and we're like, man, what in the world is going on? Because this Airbnb is like 25% of the way done. And he's like, well, this is just what it is. What? Like, we as humanity are losing it if we're okay paying these prices. Like, we have to stand up. Like, it's out of control. Oh, and also there's no hot water to shower. So at the very least, it's like room temperature. So when I was showering last night, I had goosebumps. Oh, that too. I had goosebumps while I was showering. So try shaving, doing that. And then the best part is that there was a hot tub in the listing. Like in the photos, there was a hot tub. And we're like, okay, amazing. We're like, we'll go to the hot tub, whatever. We get here, there's no hot tub. So we call him and he's like, oh no, there is a hot tub, but you have to get in the car and go to it. And he's like, and when you go to it, it's at this other building, but pretend that you're staying there because it's not part of our unit. So now you have me lying to get to another building, to get to a hot tub, and then come back sopping wet in my sopping wet clothes to then shower here. So that's Airbnb.
My Airbnb host is lying about having roaches in her house. I figure I'll come on TikTok and I'll show y'all the roaches because Airbnb used fucking wrong for this. Now, and let me say, I have receipts for everything out for the summer. Y'all, the first night, we were like, oh, this place is so nice. The next morning, we woke up filthy. Literally, the couches were stained. It was bugs everywhere. And let me take y'all back. The first night, my aunt came and saw that the Airbnb was not clean when she checked in. She went to Walmart to buy cleaning supplies, and I guess she reported it to Airbnb. So Airbnb reached out to the host and was like, hey, you got a guest, and they saying this house not clean. The lady locked us out of the Airbnb because we told Airbnb the house wasn't clean. And I know what y'all thinking. Why didn't we leave? Guys, we opened the cabinets like the second night there. That's when we seen the buzz, and that's when we reported them to Airbnb. Would y'all believe this lady called us everything but a child of God? Like, I can't believe she called us liars, called us simple-minded. But as y'all can see in this video, it's roaches everywhere. I need y'all to tag Airbnb in the comments because we are still fighting this case, and y'all can clearly see this is not normal wear and tear. This is a filthy ass Airbnb, and they need to do something about this. And I also got screenshots of how the lady was talking to us.
This Airbnb around like 4 p.m. and I was trying to give the person that I checked into this B&B the benefit of the doubt and try to fix his mistake, but I feel like it's a little ridiculous how the place was given to me. I just want to know if I'm bugging or not. These bed sheets was not washed. There's literally a stain here. There's hair on the bed. Not to mention, underneath the bed, water bottles. Like, I need y'all to look at this bed sheet. Like, tell me if this shit was fucking washed. This is the tub. And he told me it was stained. The shower curtain. Then I open it back here and look at this fucking pillow, bro. I don't even know what the fuck this room was supposed to be. But this is fucking ridiculous. Like, stains on the carpet. Look at, wait, I didn't even see all the fucking stains on the couch. What the fuck? Fuck no. You cannot convince me. You can't convince me this Airbnb was cleaned. Mind you, it's my birthday. It's my birthday, so I will be getting a refund from Airbnb expeditiously because this is disgusting. And I paid like $500 and change for 2 days.
So gross. Some of these are so gross. Like, that is a blood stain on the mattress. I mean, you're not going to see, a lot of people don't take off the covers. You know, they just go look and they just sleep. But oof, that is so gross. Like, after you saw that, would you even sleep in that? But the concept of Airbnb was supposed to compete with hotels, you know, like it wasn't supposed to compete with, they were supposed to be cheaper than hotels. Airbnb was supposed to be cheaper than hotel. Airbnb was supposed to be the alternative. If you can afford to stay in a hotel, you can just go ahead and rent Airbnb. But that whole model just got toasted and got left behind. And now Airbnb hosts got greedy. Airbnb themselves got greedy. So then in terms, their hosts got greedy. They barely even clean, but then they charge you ridiculous amount of cleaning fees. And then after that, you have like bugs and stains and filth in the bathroom, garbage left everywhere in some Airbnbs, not all of them. But then on top of all of this, you have to make sure the Airbnb is clean. You have to take out the trash. Some of the Airbnbs, you have to put the laundry in the washer. Like, you have to do so much in Airbnb, and we are still paying for it. You know, 1-bedroom Airbnb is going for like $500, $600. Why? What happened to hotels? You can get a luxury hotel for that price, with a housekeeper, with breakfast, with, I don't get it. Why people still staying in Airbnb? I just feel like 2026, we need to let that whole model Airbnb business die down. You know what I mean? Like, Airbnb needs to go. Airbnb was a good idea when they first started, but now Airbnb went down in the drain. Like, the services are not up to par. Everything is just garbage. The prices are ridiculous. You know, I'd rather stay in hotel than Airbnb. Like, pick hotel 10 times over Airbnb. And I kind of feel like I'll actually feel safer staying in a hotel than Airbnb. Some Airbnbs, you don't even know where they're hiding cameras. If there's somebody watching you, cameras watching you. Like, it's just so much going on in Airbnbs that I refuse to do it. I did Airbnb when I went to Panama. You know, I did Airbnb when I went to Mississippi, and I would never do it again. And now I did Airbnb when I went to Mexico with my friends. You know what I mean? And I would never do it again. The Airbnb in Panama was amazing. It was beautiful. Airbnb in Mississippi, trash. Absolutely trash. I was just so grossed out. I want to leave, but I was just like, oh my God, I would never do it again. I don't know why in 2026 people are still booking Airbnbs. I can't. But let me know let me know which one you prefer. Are you a hotel person or are you Airbnb person? I am a hotel person, true and true. I refuse to book Airbnb ever again. I'd rather pay the extra money if I have to stay in a hotel. You know what I mean? To stay in a hotel, I can do the Airbnbs. But let me know what you think about these stories down in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.